What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Hasbro Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin Lord Drakkon. And so here we have Lord Drakkon posing out of the packaging. Before we have a look at the figure, let's actually take a look at what he comes with. Lord Drakkon does come with two different head sculpts. He does come with a helmeted head, which he has on him right now. We do get a corrupt Tommy Oliver head, which looks really fantastic. I love the way that looks. We also do get two pairs of hands for Lord Drakkon. He gets a pair of fists, which looks good on him. We also do get a pair of grip hands for holding his accessory. We also do get a dragon dagger, which does fit in either of his grip hands. And then it does holster nicely in the side pouch. His final accessory is a sparking effect that we did see with the White Ranger. Unfortunately, it doesn't really fit too well on the Dragon Dagger, so it's pretty useless. Other than that, Lord Drakkon doesn't come with anything else. I think Style Pose hands would have been the best thing to include with him, but the fists and the grip hands are perfectly good. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually have a closer look at Lord Drakkon. And so here we have a closer look at Lord Drakkon, and oh my goodness, I'm really happy to have a Lord Drakkon figure in my collection. Now, taking a look at his helmet, this is one of the facets of his design I really do love. It's almost like a combination of the tiger's mask and the dragon mask, and it looks really good, although there are some paint issues here and there. The pink or the red visor is kind of seeping through the gold. And on this side, it does kind of look like the pink and gold are mixed and matching right there. So that is a little bit of an issue. Another issue I have is just like with the Black Ranger, the helmet does have a little dent in it, but it's not noticeable from a distance, so it's nothing to worry about. Really do love the way the helmet looks. Just this, it looks like the White Tiger Ranger and the Dragon Zord mixed together, and that's what Lord Drakkon is supposed to be. Really love the white mask on him. Moving on to his shield here, it's almost a fusion between the White Ranger and the Green Ranger. We do have the Black Dragon Zord, or Black Dragon Ranger emblem right here, and you can see it's encased in a diamond. We have this really nice shade of green painted throughout the shield, which that looks good, although there is a little bit of a slop right here in the back. You can see it's not 100% accurate, but it is there. Still love the design of the shield. It looks really menacing, and this is probably one of my favorite designs to come out of modern day Power Rangers, especially the Shattered Grid, which I still need to read. I know it's a really good story. You can see he does have the dragon, the the Dragon Ranger armbands right here. I keep wanting to say White Dragon Ranger. It's Dragon Ranger. Really do love his gauntlets. It's almost like a fusion of the White Ranger and the Green Ranger. The Green Ranger because of the triangle pattern, but the design of the White Ranger. So it's all nice. And it's really nicely sculpted. That's something that Hasbro actually did. They sculpted the design of Lord Drakkon here. Torso is something we've seen before. It's the same as the White Ranger, Green Ranger, Black Ranger, the Putty, and the Red Ranger, which we've all had a look at on this channel. He does come with his Drakkon Morpher, which, as you can see, it's kind of sloppy on mine. There's just a big old piece of green going across it, and that looks terrible. Very terrible. Again, Dragon Dagger does fit into the side holster right there. He does have this really nice green belt, so can't really complain about that. Really plain on the pants right here because they're Power Rangers. They don't normally have designs on their pants, so there is that. Again, we do have a tribute to the White Ranger because of the gold plates going around, but still keeping that Dragon Ranger design with the triangle, so it looks really nice, and really love that design. It's such a great look, and when they designed Lord Drakkon, they really knew what they were thinking about. A corrupt Tommy Oliver turning evil, combining the powers of the Tiger Ranger and the Dragon Ranger. It just looks so awesome. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually get him compared to other figures you may have in your collection. And so here we have Lord Drakkon posed next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops and a DC Multiverse Superman. Here we have Lord Drakkon posed next to a WWE Elite Scale figure and a Mezco 1/12 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man. Here we have Lord Drakkon posed next to a Lightning Collection White Ranger and a Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian. And finally, here we have Lord Drakkon posed next to the Legacy Collection Green Ranger and White Ranger. Unfortunately, I do not have the Legacy Collection Drakkon to compare them, but this is close enough. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's actually take a closer look at his articulation. It is a standard for the Lightning Collection, which if you don't know what that is, let's run through it really fast. He does have a ball joint at the neck, and that does work surprisingly well. I love the way the neck sits on that joint. That's the way it should sit on all the Power Rangers. We do get some up and down movement, which is really nice. We do get some slight head tilt, and that does help for posing, so I do like that. We have a hinge in the neck, which does let him bury his head into the armor. He can look back surprising distance just because of how the helmet tucks into the armor, so that's a really nice little effect. We do have a butterfly joint right here in the shoulder, so it does move forward quite a bit, and then it also does move back. It would do a full 360, but because of how thick this armor is, it does always jet it out to the side, so that's a little bit unfortunate. We do have a bicep swivel, which works fine. Arm does go out, no problem. Double bend in the elbow, only giving us close to 90 because of the Dragon Ranger bicep and his specific gauntlet, so that's a little bit unfortunate. We do have a rotation at the wrist, does hinge back and forward, no problem, so do like that. We have a ball joint right here in the torso, so that does go back, forward, side to side, and provide the rotation. Reverse ab crunch, which does have a deep bend going forward. It also has a really nice bend going back, so do like that. Legs do kick forward to about there, go back, kick out to the side very far, do appreciate that. We do have thigh swivel up high, double bend in the knee, going up only to there. Again, his armor does hinder any more range. We do get a boot swivel, which works fine, hinge in the ankle, which goes back and forward, and then of course forward facing pin for rocker ankle. So overall, really good articulation here on Drakkon. So what we're going to do now is take a little break, get him posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. And so here we have Lord Drakkon posed for my final thoughts, and overall Hasbro has done an amazing job with this figure. Now there are a few issues I do have with the figure, mainly with the looks of him. Even though the Tommy Oliver head is really nice, it is missing the white streak in the hair, which he did have in the trailer for Shattered Grid, and he did have in the comic. But other than that, I think the Tommy Oliver head works for him. Another accessory I think he could have used is Saba. I'm a little disappointed that Hasbro did not include Saba with Lord Drakkon. However, it happens later in the series, and I'm not going to spoil anything for it, but he does obtain Saba, so that's one accessory I do wish they included. Other than that, I think Lord Drakkon here is the perfect Power Rangers figure. He comes with just the right amount of accessories to make him good, and the detailing on him is amazing. Now, he never appeared in the show, so that is a little bit strange for me to be excited about a Power Ranger that technically never appeared on the show, but following the story, Lord Drakkon has a really interesting design, and the character on him is really good. Now, I do wish at some point Hasbro will give us Lord Drakkon's throne, because at the time, I'm just using Supreme Leader Snoke's throne, and it does work, but I would like to see Lord Drakkon's throne. If you are looking for Lord Drakkon now, Series 3 of the Lightning Collection should be hitting stores now, and it does contain the Mighty Morphin Red Ranger and Mighty Morphin Lord Drakkon. So if you're able to find this figure, I really do recommend you pick him up. I was fortunate enough to pick up my Lord Drakkon from my local comic book store, so a huge shout out to Black Sheep Comics for getting this out to me so I could review it for you guys. If you are going to get Lord Drakkon, he will run you $20, which is the standard for Lightning Collection figures. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go check out all my other action figure reviews, as well as all my other Lightning Collection reviews. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it's in my collection, I'll definitely have a look at it. While you're at it, don't forget to check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, and as always, ring that bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.